queen of the bodge and hoarding. So the stuff in here is stuff I want to keep. Now I've got this ledge across the top there, and I had a real makeshift shelf with pieces of wood crossed over. Instead of just buying a piece of wood that fits or getting a joiner to come in and do it, I am going to do another queen of the bodge job. This is one of the pieces of wood I had crossed over in the cupboard that was leaning on that one. And it held things up there for a while. But even though it's all bent and it's just rubbish cardboard wood, I'm going to bodge this and make myself a little shelf at the top. This will be one piece, and I'm going to bodge together two other pieces, and I'll show you the finished product. So when you start sawing, you pull back 3 times. Whoops. Well, I can't do it while I'm filming it. So we pull back, you hold the wood tight, and I'll clamp it tight. And we pull back 3 times with the saw to make the incision that will then, you'll be able to saw from. And there it is, a nice, not even that bodgy of a cut. It's good clutter because there's a horse saddle, stuff for the garden, a cat basket and raincoats. Oh, and some horse tools. So it's not even bad hoarding, it's useful hoarding. So here now I'm going to fit the piece of bowed rubbish wood as my first piece of shelf. Oh, done it too short. I've done it too short, even though I measured it. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. So here it is, Queen of the Bodge. How to rescue the piece of wood that you have made too short. I've measured it again. And I'm just going to attach this end, and it's got a nice little piece for the ledge. So it's absolutely fine that it's wonky, because I didn't clamp it while I did it, so it moved. Still, it's Queen of the Bodge. Queen of the Bodge. I'm going to put one in that side to make sure it stays on, because they're only just long enough to go through. Whoops. Notice the pink Queen of the Bodge essential weapon tool. Now we try again to see if it fits. Should be perfect. And there we have it. A very bodgy bodge job shelf. So I'm going to push that towards the back, and what I'm attempting to do is put in quite a few of these across instead of just buying a piece of shelf, because it means you can move them as needed. So if I put something bigger in front one day, I just take a piece of wood out. So there's the first piece of bodge. Proud of that. Now the next piece of bodge is really bodgy. I'm not sure if I can even screw into this wood, so I'm thinking of using that hole that's already there. And what I'm going to do with this is just attach a bodge piece on the end to make it the same length, which is probably going to really upset real joiners. Believe it or not, I did get 85% in woodwork. Still, it was a long time ago, and doing everything properly is just not for me. So I need to make it 34.5 inches long. So I've changed my mind. I'm going to use this piece of chipboard instead, because I know I can screw into it with my super powered tool. And I'm going to see if I can attach this bit on, to bodge this bit on the end. I'll put it on that end, and then we'll have yet another well bodged shelf to fit into the cupboard. Although I know better, I'm not sure how to use this workbench to grip onto this at the same time as that. I might try a different way. I am glad I couldn't film myself doing that, because that would have been so frustrating for an expert to watch. It's still frustrating because I can't get it right, but it's holding it a little bit. And lo and behold, in that time, my new selfie stick has arrived, which I can't even work out how to open. So I'm going to go and have to ask an expert. But finally I can film myself, because I left my other one where I did the meditation the other night, and I've not been able to retrieve it. Hey, I'm getting the hang. Oh, I'm nearly getting the hang of it. Yeah. We'll lift that up a bit and get it in a bit tighter there. I might put one more in here. Maybe another one on the other side. Oops, wrong way again. Now I'll put some more on this side. These cheap workbenches are nothing like the old ones that the stepdads had that were really easy to work with. I don't know what's going on with this one or what you're supposed to do with it. Go on, you can do it. Go on. Oh, go on. And, oh, it's in. And there we have it, a really badly bodged job. Let's hope this one fits, because I've put about 10 screws in it. And here it goes. Oh, look at that. It's perfect. Perfect for purpose. It's a bit wonky, but it's perfect for purpose, and that'll do me. So now I can put all my crap up there now. I'm going to make one more. Well, I was going to make one more, but I haven't got screws big enough. Well, I probably have if I ever got a route. But I've only got that piece of wood and this piece of wood that I'm not sure that I can screw into. Oh, you know what? I'm going to give it a go. So, I'm that sharp, me. I'm running around in my cupboards, trying to find long screws to go through this thick wood into this little wood. And then I realised I just go through the little wood into the thick wood, and then they don't have to be big screws. I'm going to start off with that one anyway, because there's a hole. But I'm going to have to find something to make a hole in this, because I don't think I'll be able to push a screw in there, but let's see. Just measure it again. 34.5 we want. Try and line it up a bit. Ish. That'll do. I've got nothing to hold that. Let's give it a go. So I managed to get one screw in after running around looking for very long screws to go through to go through this wood to get into there. But that's me being a bit bodgy, because I can do it that way and then it goes in there. But I'm not sure I can get through this bit. Yeah, that bit had a hole in, so that was perfect for the bodge. Let's see. I'm not sure if we can get through here. Can we? Maybe. Not maybe. Maybe one of these sharp ones. Let's give it a go. Oh, well, hang on, let me get it straight. Even a bodger can get it a bit straight. Yes. Oh, am I happy? So because I want to put that big screw in there, but it's a bit blunt, I'm using one of these really sharp ones. Whoops, the other way. Just to start the hole off. And then I can put this nice long one in that we know will keep it in place. With that big piece of wood in the bottom. If it doesn't run out before I get to the bottom, come on, you can do it. Oh God, I would never be able to set this screw out. Oh, why is it doing that? It's wrecking the thread. Don't really want to leave that sticking out. Oh, we can do it. We can do it. Oh, come on. Right, let's see if that can go in by hand. Oh, what a bummer. So here's a really handy Queen of the Bodge tip. I'm actually missing. Well, that won't work either. So I'm just going to leave that. I'm going to use that as a hook underneath the shelf. Perfect. So now we're excited to see if this one fits. And we've got a handy hook under the bottom as well with this one. Let's see if it fits. Well, look at that. So now I've got one bowed shelf at the back that when I put things on it, it will straighten itself out. So that's perfect bodge job. I've got the second perfect shelf that I can put all sorts on. And these are movable, as I said, so you can put remove them and put big things in. Way better than a fixed shelf. And now we've got this one that's got a hook on the bottom that I can hang stuff on if I need to. If I may say so myself, that is the perfect bodge job. Now I've got space in my cupboard. There's a nice place for the saddle to hang. And there's other stuff that I don't use on that back shelf. And again, I can slide these bodge shelves off as needed. So they're very handy. And I've got space there now to put more crap.